Joe, come on, it's time to get cleaned up.
You're pretty anxious to see that cousin Matthew of yours, aren't you?
Oh, well, I haven't seen him for 17 years. You know, I understand he's become a very wealthy man back east.
Hey, Paul. Your cousin Matt. Hey, here comes somebody now.
You fellas, now keep on your toes. These Easterners, they put a lot of stock in good manners.
Sure to curtsy.
Whoa. Ben.
Matthew. Oh, my goodness gracious.
Ben, it's so good to see you.
It's wonderful to see you, Matthew.
Ben, this is my ward, Elizabeth Drew.
It's Drew? Welcome to the Ponderosa. Matthew wrote that you were bringing your ward. I thought you meant a child.
Oh, I hope I'm not too great a disappointment, Mr. Cartwright.
Miss Drew, you're a delightful surprise.
So this is the fabled Ponderosa. Well, it's a nice spot for a forest fire. You two, get my luggage.
Miss Drew, Matthew, these are my sons, Hoss, Little Joe.
Pleasure to meet you, ma'am.
Howdy.
You mean these rustics are the heirs to the famous Ponderosa?
Ben, this is my son.
Matthew, how long do you think it'll take you to organize your new branch office in San Francisco?
It'll take at least 2 months, I think.
You've done very well, Matthew. You should be proud of your success.
This will be our third branch, one in New York, one in New Orleans, now San Francisco. And I make an occasional trip to Europe. Gave me my only chance to see Elizabeth while she was in school there.
Oh, you went to school in Europe, huh?
Yes, finishing school in France.
What about you, Jamie? You go to school in France, too?
Naturally. Every one of them. Then when we ran out of French schools, Father started on the English ones. But they wouldn't have any part of me. So you see me ignorant and ungraduated. Took my last tutor 3 months to recover his health. So Father is currently enduring me himself. Why, this is a delicious dinner. One wouldn't expect to find such food in this wilderness.
As a matter of fact, Jamie, we had this meal prepared specially in your father's honor. Back in the old days, he was quite a gourmet.
That was a long time ago, Ben. After Mary died,
I'm sorry to hear about that, Matthew. But in a way, you were fortunate, as I was. Mary left you a son.
She did that all right. She died having me. Did you know that?
This is a lovely place you have here, Mr. Cartwright.
Don't be embarrassed, Mr. Cartwright. Just do as my father does. Pretend that I don't exist.
Excuse me, please. Jamie, your father...
Don't talk to me about my father.
Jamie...
If it hadn't have been for you, he'd left me to rot in that prison they call a boarding school.
He wouldn't. He really loves you.
He doesn't care a thing about me. You're the only person in my life who ever cared whether I lived or died. Liz, you'll never stop caring about me, will you? You're my friend, you know. My only friend.
I'll never stop caring, Jamie. You know I never will.
I don't know what I'd do if I didn't have you to count on.
To arms, the redcoats are coming.
Well, sure a good thing the Indians around here are friendly. They can spot you a mile off in that outfit.
Very funny. You two would be even funnier riding to hounds.
Hey, he's got a point, Hoss. You look pretty funny riding a hound.
Yeah, I reckon we would at that.
Are you ready to take me for that ride, Joe?
Yes, indeed, ma'am.
I hope you don't mind that I asked Jamie to go along, but, well, Matthew's taking a drive with Mr. Cartwright, and, well, I knew Jamie would rather ride with us.
No, I don't mind at all. Besides, I don't think he'd be safe out alone in that coat. Hey, you can ride, can't you?
I can ride any spavin nag you can scare up out of that flimsy excuse for a stable. Sloppy clothes and a layer of dirt never made a better rider out of anyone. Before I'm through, I'll wear out every bag of bones you have.
Shall we?
Need any help? Jamie, you weren't figuring on taking my horse without asking me, were you?
Well, I'm sick of riding that swayback nag your brother foisted on me.
Around here, it's pretty serious business taking a man's horse without asking him.
Well, then call the sheriff. Let go of me.
Jamie, you rode that horse till he's sweaty and all lathered up. Now you're gonna clean him.
The only thing I'm cleaning is me.
Jamie. Young man, if it's a bath you want, then it's a bath you'll get. But it'll be my way.
Get your hands off of me, you big baboon! Stop it!
All
Stop
right,
it!
Jamie, is it
My
a rub
phone-
down for the horse or a bath for you?
Let's put that boy down!
Stop it!
Anything you say, Paul.
Horse, what's going on?
Nothing I can't handle. Nothing at all.
I got a horse to take care of, Paul. I'll see you later.
Matthew, I don't know what to say. Hoss has
Ben,
never done
please.
anything like...
Ben, whatever happened, it was probably Jamie's fault.
No, we don't know that.
Don't we?
What is it between you and Jamie? I know it's none of my business and I should...
Ben, really, there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing anyone can do about it. I'm afraid it's just too late for Jamie and me. If you don't mind, Ben, I'd rather not talk about it.
Of course.
Honey all disappeared last night. No honey for breakfast.
Oh, what happened?
Don't know. Hobson put lock on pantry.
No more for me, Marianne. I'm going to go riding.
Well, if you'll wait until I change, Jamie, I'll go with you.
I don't need a keeper, Elizabeth.
Well, I want to go with you. May I?
Your wish is my command, mademoiselle. I shall await you in yon grim and dingy stable.
My apologies, gentlemen. I'm ashamed to admit he's my son.
Matthew, Jamie didn't mean any harm. He's just a boy.
And no harm done, Elizabeth.
If you'll all excuse me, Jamie will be waiting.
Ben, I've changed my mind. I would like to talk to you about Jamie.
Boys, don't you have something you ought to do?
Yeah, Paul.
Yeah, excuse us, we have some work to do.
Ben, what am I going to do with that boy?
Matthew, I don't understand how you let it go this far. And Jamie's he's a bright boy. But, you two sure don't get along, do you? How come?
Well, I'm afraid Jamie took to the crux of it the other night at dinner. When his mother died, God help me, I couldn't stand the sight of him, Ben. Oh, I saw to it he was well taken care of, but I stayed away from him. I buried myself in my work. By the time I came out of my fog, it was too late. He was a spoiled, tantrum-throwing, unbearable little... You couldn't get through to him, Ben. I quit trying. I guess I kept hoping that as he grew older, he'd...
And yet you don't seem to be doing very much to discipline him.
Afraid to let myself go with him. No telling what I might do if I ever got started, man. So I just ignore him.
Well, that's certainly not a solution.
Well, what is? With this business deal on my mind, I just... Ben, did you really mean it when you said that you wanted to help me?
Of course I meant it. What do you mean?
I need time, Ben. I need time to get this deal out of the way, but more, I need time to think. Ben, would you keep Jamie here while I go to San Francisco?
Dull place. Certainly be glad to see the last of it tomorrow.
Jamie. Jamie, I've got a surprise for you. You're going to stay here with the Cartwrights while Elizabeth and I go to San Francisco.
Oh, you must be joking.
No, Jamie, I'm not joking.
Here? But, Father,
Jamie, I'm going to be very busy in San Francisco. I just think it would be...
And you're going to toss me in somebody else's lap so you won't have to be bothered with me, is that it? Well, I'm not going to stay here, Father. Do you hear me? I won't stay!
Where will you go, Jamie?
Aren't you even going to tell us goodbye?
Stay here, please.
I can't, Jamie. I must go.
Come on, Elizabeth. We'll miss the stage.
Goodbye, Jamie.
Jamie. Now, Matthew, you two have a good trip, and don't worry about Jamie. He'll be all right with us.
Thank you, Ben. This means a great deal to me.
Sure.
Get up! Get up!
I think you're gonna start looking for him yet?
Well, if he isn't back in an hour, I'll start looking for him, I'll tell you that. Joe?
Howdy, Ben. Joe. Ben, this boy tells me that you've been holding him out here against his will. Now, is there any truth in that?
Yeah, boy's telling you the truth, all right. But I haven't been doing too good a job, I guess.
And his daddy did leave him out here with you?
Yeah.
Might have known you'd own the whole town, even the sheriff.
Ben, how long's he gonna be out here with you?
About 2 months, if I can keep my eye on him that long.
Well, I don't envy you none. But just do me a favor, will you? Keep a tight rein on him.
Thanks for bringing him out, Roy. Now, young fella, you listen to me. I know what you think of us, and I know what you think about staying here, but you are here, and you will be for 2 months. So you might as well try to find some pleasure in it. You might start by putting that horse up in the barn. Now.
Likeable kid.
Ben Cartwright! Pause! Little Joe, come down here, will ya? It's Roy Coffey. Get down, boy. Get around there. Come on, boy.
Get your hands off of me.
Oh, stop, will you? Ben, here he is again.
I didn't even know he was gone.
No, he was gone, all right. Indeed, he have himself a night. He walked into the saloon there in town and ordered whiskey just as big as you please. When the bartender told him to go on outside, son, and play with your hoop, Jamie got mad. He picked up a bottle off a table and throwed it at the bartender, missed, and busted that great big looking glass stands back of the bar there in the smithereens.
No.
And that ain't all. A customer started laughing, and Jamie took out after him, and a customer jumped backwards and knocked over a poker table with chips and money and glasses on it. It was a high-stake game, too. And, oh, these players, they was really burning. They got up and started swinging, and this whole, oh, it was really a mess. Somebody's going to have to pay a bushel full of money to the saloon.
Don't worry, my father will pay for it. He's got more money than you got in your whole dirty little town.
Yeah, you just be quiet, young man. I'll attend to you later.
Ben, I'm just going to say one thing more. Now, you keep this kid out of my hair. I got a town to take care of, and I ain't got time to keep running out here 2-3 times a day bringing him home.
I'll tell Charlie I'll come into town and settle up with those damages.
I'll do that. Good night.
Now, you listen to me, young man. A couple of things I want to say to you.
I don't know why you're getting so excited. You told me to have a good time.
Now, you listen to me, and you listen real well. We're running a ranch here, not a home for wayward boys. And we can't afford to spend the next 2 months tracking you down every time you decide to light out. So you get this through your head. If you give us any more trouble, I will give you a tanning you will never forget. And that is a promise. Now, you get to bed. Now, march. Now, maybe we can all go up to bed and get some sleep.
I like to hear it.
That cat gonna be ready for the stock show?
Yeah, I think so. He's coming along real fine.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. Well, let's get inside, young fella. We got some bookwork to do.
My favorite. Hey, why sit down in the mouth this morning? Are you still thinking about last night?
Let's forget about last night and start fresh. We don't mean for you to be unhappy here. Anything special you'd like to do today?
Hey, tell you what. Pond may have to go over some Brandon records right now, and Hoss will be in town all day, but I'll be free this afternoon. You still interested in learning about calf rope, and I'll teach you then.
Thanks, but I don't expect I'll need a teacher for such elementary instruction.
Well, you suit yourself. Joe'll be ready around noon, in case you change your mind.
You got 68 head in Section 8.
Mr. Cartwright, there's something wrong with that calf of yours outside.
Well?
His leg's busted.
How did this happen? How did this happen? Do you know?
Yeah, I did it.
How?
I was practicing with the rope. I roped him, that's all.
I'll have to put a splint on his leg.
What's the big deal? It's only a calf.
Don't let him go. Let him on. Get in the house. Come on, get in the house. Now. Sorry, Joe.
Look, I'm sorry about hurting your calf, all right? I didn't mean to.
Young man, you also lost us a morning's work on the books. And there's the price of the cap.
Oh, you're always harping on money. My father's got plenty of money. He'll pay for it when he gets back. He always does, doesn't he?
Not this time. This time, you're going to pay for it.
How?
By working it out as a hired hand on this ranch. Oh, you won't be able to pay for all of it, but it'll be a start in the right direction. Let's say now, tenderfoot like you, I get maybe, what, $10 a month, and your keep if you're lucky.
$10? My father gives me more than that every week.
Yeah. Maybe that's one of the things that's wrong. You start work right after lunch.
Wait a minute. If you think I'm gonna swill your pigs and chase your calves all over this stinking ranch, you can think again. My father would never allow me.
Your father gave me permission to do exactly as I saw fit with you. And that brings me to another point. Here. I made you a promise. And I'm gonna keep it now.
Promise?
Here.
Oh, no. No. You wouldn't.
Oh, yes, I would.
Ow! 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 Stop! Ow! Wait till my father... Ow! 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 Stop it! Ow! Wait till my father... Ow! Stop! Stop! Ow! 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 Stop! Ow! 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 Stop it! Ow!
I don't know what he done, but ain't that the prettiest music you ever heard?
Oh, it sure is.
Boys, I want you to meet our new ranch hand.
Hi.
Allow me.
There. You think you got it?
Yes, I think so.
All right. Try it one. Very good. Now, Paul says all he wants is a little pile about 3 feet wide and about 3 feet high before supper. Don't look so disgusted. Ain't gonna hurt you none. Hop Sing needs a kindling.
All right. Spare me the lecture, please.
A word to the wise. I wouldn't leave here till I got that job finished. Paul sure don't hold with doing jobs halfway.
Doing too well, huh?
I'm doing the best I can.
Well, I'm afraid there won't be any supper until this is piled 3 by 3.
But I didn't have any lunch. And besides, it'll be dark pretty soon. How can I split logs in the dark?
Get your lantern. I thought you didn't like stew.
When a person's starving to death, he'll eat anything.
Just remember how hungry you were tonight, Jamie, because this is the last time you'll be allowed to eat your meal after everybody else is finished. Hop Sing can't be expected to serve meals at all hours of the day or night. From now on, if you haven't finished your day's work in time to eat with the rest of us, you wait till the next meal. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Well, it didn't hurt saying sir, did it?
Kid's plumb dug it out, huh?
Yeah, he sure is. I'll take his boot off. I don't think that's gonna wake him up.
No, I don't imagine anything will wake him up. Hey, Jamie. Jamie? Hey, Jamie. Wake up! Breakfast!
Must have fallen asleep.
Yeah, that'll happen to you after a hard day's work. But better get a leg on it. Breakfast will be ready in a minute.
Okay. Breakfast? Oh, no. Oh, it can't be morning. Oh. Your sons have just informed me what I have to do today. Now listen, Ben, I'm telling...
Wait a minute, son. Name is Mr. Cartwright.
All right, Mr. Cartwright. I will not clean out that stable. You're deliberately giving me the filthiest job on this place just to see how far you can push me.
Jamie, in the first place, it's not a stable. It's a barn. And in the second place, before you're through, you're going to take a crack at every job there is to be done in this ranch. And believe me, some of them will make cleaning a barn seem like smelling a rose. Now, in the third place, you're not telling me what you're going to do. I'm telling you.
Well, you're not telling me what to do, and I'm not going to clean up...
Jamie, we're not going to have any tantrums here. I want you to listen carefully to what I have to say and think about it. Now, at this moment, you have two choices. Now, either you can sit here, eat your breakfast quietly, and then clean up the barn. Or you can go upstairs, be locked in your room, throw the loudest and longest tantrum of your life, and then clean up the barn. In which case, of course, it'll be a long time before your next meal. And if you raise your voice to me just one more time, you'll have no choice. Which is it going to be? Good. Now let's have some breakfast. Hopsing? Well, see, you're not finished yet, are you?
I'm not. Why?
Why? Well, look at those stalls. They have to be shoveled out, don't they? And the harness has to be hung up, and this whole floor has to be swept clean. Not just this little part of it. The whole thing has to be done properly. You better get a move on, young fella. You don't want to miss your dinner, do you? Hey, you're pretty quiet tonight, Jamie.
Yes, sir.
You know, I thought you'd be jumping for joy and busting out all over because your father's coming back and you're going to be delivered up from this bondage. You worried about your father?
Yes, sir.
Why?
hates me.
Oh, no, Jamie. He doesn't hate you. He doesn't hate you, and you don't hate him. Oh, you do a pretty good job of hurting each other. You know, it's no longer a question of why you hurt each other, as who gets hurt the most. And you know, I think it's you.
It sure is. He couldn't care less.
Oh, you're wrong, Jamie. You're wrong. You're so wrong. He wants things to be different. But it's hard for him. You know, it's easier to go along an old trail than to carve out a new one. But with you, it's different. You're already on a new one.
What do you mean?
Jamie, have you had a good look at yourself lately? You know, in the last couple of months, you've grown up. You've become a man. It's true. You've learned what it is to do a hard job and do it well. You've learned to be respectful of others, to want the respect of others. And I think for the first time, you know what it is to live with people instead of live in a running fight with people. Am I right?
Yes, sir. Thanks to you.
Maybe I started you on the way, but you hold the reins in your own hands now. If you behave with your father the way you behave with us, he can't help but respond. Jamie, your father wants to love you. Let him.
Hey, Hoss, give us a hand here with the luggage. Woo!
Hey, I'll get Jamie.
Woo!
Hey, Jamie. Jamie, your father's here.
Yes, I know.
Well, what are you doing in here? Come on. Hey, what's the matter?
I'm kind of scared, I guess.
What, are your father?
I can't help it, Joe. I want him to be proud of me, you know? I want it to be different between us.
Look, when he left here, you're a lot different than you are now. You've grown up a heck of a lot, you know?
I thought I had. I've learned a great deal, it's true, but right now I feel like jelly inside. I'm scared because for the first time I really want to be the kind of person he'll approve of. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Then what do I do?
I suggest you go out there and shake his hand.
I mean, it's as simple as that?
He can't be any tougher on you than my pa was. Go on out there.
You know, Matthew, the best time of the year in San Francisco is in the fall.
That's what everyone tells me, Ben. But to tell you the truth, I think I'll take the Ponderosa. It's just... Jamie.
It's good to see you, Father.
It's good to see you, son.
Well, I'll get these bags inside.
Here, I'll help you with those, Mr. Cartwright.
Thank you, Jamie. Heavy. Easy.
Well, you're right, Ben. He has changed.
Yes, he has. Now it's up to you. Matthew, I gotta tell you this. You'll be real proud of your boy.
Sure can. Can fix fences, pitch hay, and everything.
Yeah, not to mention splitting kindling. He's real good at that.
Jamie, just wait until you see San Francisco. It's...
All right, Elizabeth. I'll spring our surprise.
I had a reason for asking for this champagne. I've got wonderful news. Elizabeth and I are going to be married.
Married? You and Elizabeth? You do this to me?
Do what to you, Jamie? What I've done is to ask someone we both love to be my wife.
But you never said one word to me.
Jamie, listen to me. I had no...
So that's why you left me here.
Jamie, believe me, we
Believe
did.
you? Does it make any difference what I believe? Neither of you care. You made that clear enough.
Elizabeth, wait.
Jamie? I know this is hard for you to understand.
No, it's not at all hard.
But Jamie, if you just let me explain.
Don't bother. I'm quite used to treatment like this. Suppose I've even come to expect it. I don't know what I'd do if anyone ever treated me fairly.
Jamie, we don't ever mean to be unfair. It's just that...
Just what, Elizabeth? An accident? You mean you and he weren't planning this all the time behind my back? You're just like he is. You never wanted to be my friend. You just wanted to be his wife.
Jamie, that's not true. What can I do to prove to you it's not so?
Don't marry him.
Is that really what you want?
Yes, that's what I want.
Matthew, I tried to talk to him. I tried to explain, but
I can imagine the reception you got.
maybe if we gave him a little more time, if we postponed the wedding.
Postpone the wedding?
Wait a minute. I know the way Jamie feels. I think you do, too. This comes as a shock to him. But you're entitled to your happiness, both of you. And Jamie's no longer a little boy. He's a young man now. Let me talk to him. I think he'll understand. I want to talk to you, Jamie.
I've got nothing to say to you.
Fine. That'll make it a lot easier for you to listen. Jamie, for a while there, for just a little while, I thought to myself, that boy's really coming along. He's getting to be a man. But I guess it's easy to pretend you're a man until that first test comes along.
And I failed. So I'm a child, is that it?
Yeah. Yes, that's it. You failed. You failed yourself. You failed your father. You failed that young woman who needs your acceptance just as much as you need hers. You failed.
I wanted to prove myself. I tried.
Did you? You caved in the very first time your father tried to meet you halfway, man to man. Oh, yes, Jamie, that's what he was trying to do. Meet you halfway. Treat you as an equal. Isn't that what you always wanted from him? Love, respect, understanding? Well, he needs understanding, too. Everybody does, but he needs his now. So what are you going to do? Fold up? Cry?
I did wrong, didn't I, Mr. Cartwright?
Yes, you did wrong. That takes courage, too, to say that you did wrong. Jamie, why don't you say it to them? They're the ones who should hear it.
Father, I guess 16 years of feeling sorry for myself. I'm sorry, Father.
Jamie, thank you.
Let's not let that good champagne go to waste, huh?
Absolutely not. Get the glasses.
Thank you so much, Ben.
Ah,
For
you're more than
everything.
welcome. You're more than welcome. Well, that pays for everything.
Ben, I can never thank you enough.
Well, Matthew, just keep that boy of yours in line. Make sure we don't have to do it all over again.
Come on, Jamie.
Mr. Cartwright?
Oh, Jamie. The name is Ben. You're a man now.
Ben, I'll miss you. I'll never forget you.
You're darn right you won't. You're going to be living in San Francisco, and we'll see a lot of each other. And listen, anytime you feel that roping technique of yours is getting a little rusty, you come here and sharpen up, you hear?
Right.
Up you go.
Hey, Jamie. It's kind of a bumpy ride to Virginia City. I thought you might need this.
Thanks. Thanks for everything, Joe.
Good luck. So long.
All set, Hoss.
Here we go. Heat up.
So long.
Cartwright, it's ironic, isn't it, that even with that injury to your eye, you can still do twice the amount of work that I can do.
Carl, I'm so used to doing this kind of stuff, I can do it blindfolded.
I don't know how to thank you. Without you and your sons...
Oh, Carl, come on. You want a leaky roof all winter? Well, that didn't take too long.
Well, Hoss here had to prove he could load the shingles faster than I could.
Oh, and did he?
Sure did. 4 to his 1.
Yeah, I gotta admit, he's a champ, Pa.
Oh, sounds to me like you did most of the work.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that is right. Joe?
Oh, you don't think for one
I
minute
don't
that
think nothing. I know.
Well, you know, that hurts. I mean, that hurts me that you would think that I would do something like that. Here.
So I mean to hurt your feelings.
Well, it just doesn't make sense to me.
Joseph, maybe sometime during the day you'll prove to me that you're able to nail these shingles faster than you were able to load them.
Yes.
This mountain air takes a bit of getting used to, doesn't it?
It sure does. It takes getting used to, all right. Well, you've only been here a week. Another couple of days ought to do it. Hey, why don't you sit down? The boys and I can take care of things.
Oh, I feel guilty not doing my share. I've already presumed pretty heavily on your generosity.
Oh, don't be silly. If my neighbors here hadn't helped me when I first got to this part of the country, there'd never have been a Ponderosa.
Claire'd never believe it, seeing me work like this.
Oh, is that your wife? I didn't know you were married.
I'm not. Claire's my sister. We have a home in San Francisco.
It's all right. It'll pass in a moment.
Boss, get over here, quick. Come on, help me. What's the matter, Paul? No. Get the doctor, Joe.
All right.
I can admire self-reliance, Mr. Armory. In your condition, it's foolhardy.
You aren't going to lecture me, are you, Doctor?
I laid down a strict program for you. No smoking, no drinking, and plenty of rest. True, I may not have said anything about unloading wagons and repairing roofs. When is your sister arriving from San Francisco?
Frankly, I haven't wired her to come.
Then let me send someone out from town.
No, I'd rather you didn't do that. I've never been able to get along with a housekeeper. Claire's the only woman in this world who's ever been able to tolerate me.
All right, now, why don't you send for her?
Well, Ben, don't you see it would mean taking her away from her friends in San Francisco and bringing her out here where she doesn't have an acquaintance in the world and having none of the excitement or social life of the city?
Oh, well, I must admit, Carl, we don't have the same kind of social world in Virginia City as you do in that big town of San Francisco, but I think we could entertain your sister while she's here.
Well, how? I don't know a soul in this country. Other than you, of course, and you've got better things to do than to play host to my sister.
Like what?
Thank you, Ben. Would you send the telegram for me?
Sure, well, I'll write it out and have the doc taken into town.
Oh, that'll be fine. There's a pen and paper right over there on the desk.
Oh,
Don't forget, Ben, before I leave, I want to take a look at that eye.
yeah, you better not.
Sure you haven't seen Mr. Armory?
No, ma'am, I'm sorry I haven't.
Excuse me, are you Miss Claire Armory?
Oh, yes, I am. Would you put the bags in the buggy, please?
I'm Ben Cartwright, ma'am.
Yes, I know, from the stable. I told them to send me a good driver. I do hope you're experienced.
Yes, ma'am, of course. Clancy, would you put those bags in my buggy, please?
Oh, you are from the stable, aren't you?
Well, no, not exactly, ma'am. My name is Cartwright, and your brother asked me to meet the stage, but the stage was early and I was late, and I'm terribly sorry. I must apologize.
I should be the one to apologize.
No, not at all. Friends?
Friends.
Well, it's nice meeting you, Miss Armory.
Thank you.
Hope you don't mind. We'll just stop here for a moment, give the horse a breather.
Oh, not at all. Well, I can see why you prefer this to San Francisco, Mr. Cartwright. It's absolutely breathtaking.
Yeah, it's beautiful here. You know, in another month, all this will be covered with snow.
Oh, what a pity, and it's so lovely and green now.
Oh, it's beautiful with snow. You want to see the high country before the snow sets in. That's something you'll never forget.
My brother seems to like this country, too, doesn't he?
Yeah, I believe he does.
How well do you know him?
Well enough to know that he's a pretty good chess player. Why?
Oh, I was just wondering. How much farther is it?
Oh, just over the bridge, about half a mile.
And she thought you were the livery man.
I'm afraid so.
Oh, it's that eye patch of yours. It makes you look very sinister.
I know.
Well, you should have told her you got that in a hunting accident.
A hunting accident?
Oh, it was nothing, just a shell exploded in the gun chamber. Just a powder burn. It'll be all right in a couple of weeks.
I'm afraid that did influence me a bit.
It's really very funny. Claire is usually so... excuse me, I'm sorry.
Well, Carl, I think I'd better be getting along. I still have that ranch to run.
Can't you stay for a while? I don't make friends easily, and when I do, I tend to monopolize their time. Claire accuses me quite rightly of being selfish in that respect. When will we see you again?
I did enjoy the ride, Mr. Cartwright. The countryside's just beautiful.
Well, the name is Ben, and I'd like to show you the rest of it, you and your brother.
There's still a good deal of it to see.
Yes, I'd like that very much.
Would noon tomorrow be all right, Ben?
Oh, yes, noon tomorrow would be fine, if it's all right with...
Claire?
Yes, of course.
Well, then, till noon tomorrow, then.
Fine, Carl. We'll see you then.
I'll show you to the door.
Thank you.
I don't know what my brothers told you, Ben, but believe me, you're under no obligation to entertain me.
Obligation? Miss Armory, I consider it a privilege to entertain you. Until tomorrow.
Until tomorrow.
You like him, don't you?
I just met him. I neither like him nor dislike him.
But you wonder what he's like. I can tell you if you want.
Thank you, but I think I'd just as soon not hear it.
Oh, my dear Claire, come. He's rich. Very rich.
Yes, they always are, aren't they?
Of course. I feel you should have every chance for a happy life.
A happy life? Come on now, Carl. Let's stop fooling ourselves, shall we? Do you know what I went through after you left San Francisco? After you ran away?
Please spare me the sordid details, my dear. I'd just as soon forget it. You have such a morbid tendency to martyrdom anyway.
Well, you needn't look so frightened. Because I borrowed the money and repaid Charles. At the same time, I gave him back his ring.
You borrowed money? How much? How much?
$3,000. Just enough to pay off your gambling debt. But let me tell you, Carl, that's the last time. I won't do it again. Not ever.
Where are you going?
To unpack. Do you mind? Here. Carl, let me help you.
I can help myself.
Oh, you mustn't drink. The doctor told you you shouldn't drink.
Oh, hang the doctor and hang you.
Oh, Carl, you've got to take better care of yourself.
Does it really matter?
Oh, of course it does.
My dear sister, I want only the best for you. I promise you, no tricks this time. No games.
Oh, Carl, if only I could believe that.
You can. Now you'd better go and get unpacked. Oh, Claire. You still have that lovely white dress I bought for you?
Yes, why?
Well, nothing. I just thought perhaps you'd wear it tomorrow. Ben Cartwright has marvelous taste in everything. I'm sure he'd like you in that dress. Will you wear it? As a favor?
You know what they call this place?
Now what?
Gray Rock.
Why?
Because of this rock. There's an old Indian legend. Once there was a war chief who fell in love with an Indian maiden. And she belonged to another tribe. One day her people left, and she went with them, and he never saw her again. And he came to this place to mourn for her. And he was never seen again. In his place, they found this rock.
You mean he's still waiting for us?
Well, the Indians think so. Oh, see that mountain? The one with the highest peak. And the Indians say that that's where God lives. They call it the place of God. And this lake, well, there's another Indian legend about that lake. See, one day, God looked out to look at the world which he had just finished creating. And it was so beautiful, it brought tears to his eyes. He began to cry. And those tears went all the way down the mountainside, all the way along here, and they formed this lake, and that's why they call it the Lake of Tears.
Oh, Ben, it is so beautiful.
Yes, it is.
I meant the lake.
Well, of course.
Tell me, do you come here very often?
No, I've been here for some time.
Why do you say it like that? Who did you bring here before? Tell me.
Little Joe's mother.
It's getting colder.
Your eye feeling any better? Hey, Pa. Is your eye feeling better?
Oh, yes.
Oh, good. Now, what's your hurry? You didn't finish your breakfast.
Oh, I gotta go into town. Gotta make sure that they send out that last load of timber before the big snows clog up the road.
I reckon little Joe and me'll drop over to Carl's and finish that roof today.
Roof? I thought we were going to work on a chimney.
Well, I think we want to get that roof done first, don't you?
Who said something about fixing Carl's chimney?
I did, Pa. Carl said he had something stuck in there, and we told him we'd fix it for him.
Oh. Oh, well, good. Then I'll meet you there on the way back from town.
Notice Pa's kind of preoccupied lately.
Yeah. Sure had. I wonder what's troubling him anyhow.
You looked at Carl's sister lately? Well, ma'am, there it is, good as new.
The most beautiful roof I ever saw. Thank you, boys, so much.
I'll guarantee you won't leak a drop, neither. You'll be as snug as a bear in there this winter.
Now, Hoss Cartwright, do I look like a bear?
Oh, no, ma'am. I reckon you don't on second thought.
Hoss, we better get started on the chimney. Now that I've got the roof fixed, I'm going to need all the help I can get. I've got the hammer. You bring the ladder. Oh, work's never done.
You see anything up there, boss?
Well, there's some kind of obstruction up there.
Oh, really?
Yep. Wait a minute. I think I know what it is.
Yeah?
Yeah. You remember the shingles you couldn't find? The ones you misplaced?
Yeah.
You probably pushed them in the chimney.
Mm-hmm. Couldn't have been you, could it? When you was leaning up against the chimney up there bossing me, huh?
That's very unlikely.
Figures.
Can you give me a hand with the ladder? We'll have it done in a second. Easy does it. Oh, that's dirty. Got it solid there?
There you are, little brother. Go get him.
Hey, I better get up there.
Why me?
How am I going to go up there? I can't see. It's dark up there.
Oh, yeah.
Have it done in a second. Easy there. Hey, say anything?
Not a thing. It's dark up here.
Yeah, well, I told you it was dark. Can you reach whatever it is?
It's just a little bit over to the right.
To the right. Gotcha!
we ain't gonna never get all that stuff off that rug.
Oh, sure you will.
Me? Now, we ain't gonna start that again, are we?
Well, fine. If you want Claire to know you're just doing a job halfway, that's up to you.
Well, I always did say if a job's worth doing, it's worth doing all the way.
That's the spirit.
She sure is a nice lady, ain't she?
Yeah, she sure is. Here's some soap. She took it real good the way we messed up her living room.
Yeah. Hey, reckon how serious Paul is about her, sure enough.
Well, I don't think we got a thing to worry about until he starts buying her roses.
This will be just fine, Charlie, just fine. Oh, and don't forget the champagne, eh?
Don't worry, Ben. I'll take care of everything. Friday evening, the private dining room, Ben Cartwright and guests.
Exactly, fine. Oh, and let's have some flowers around the table, huh?
What kind of flowers?
Roses. Red roses, lots of them.
Just leave it to me, Ben.
Thank you, Charlie. Bye.
These roses are so beautiful, Ben. How did you know they're my very favorite flower?
Well, I just hoped they might be.
And the dinner was delightful. I'm sorry Carl wasn't well enough to join us.
Yes, so am I. No, I take that back. I'm glad he wasn't here. If he'd been with us, it would have been a different kind of evening.
Oh? In what way?
Well, I wouldn't have been able to talk about myself so much. Has anyone ever told you you're a very good listener?
Has anyone ever told you you're a very good storyteller?
Well, anyway, now you know why my roots are so deep in this country. What about you? Was it always San Francisco?
No. No, once it was New England. That's where Carl and I were born.
Oh.
But after our parents died, we were shifted from one relative to another. Never stayed in any one place long enough to call it home. Then later...
Later?
Later, there was a marriage to a young doctor. A very brief one. We were both terribly young. And I'm afraid I was a bit too fanciful. I built my castle so high that there was no possible way to reach it.
You never tried again?
No, I found that dreamers are too vulnerable. Dreams can be very painful. And the price of castles much too high.
Claire, if the price of castles ever came down, would you try again?
Perhaps.
I'd like to propose a toast. May the price of castles plummet.
Was that Ben leaving?
Yes.
Didn't he come in?
We said goodnight at the door. Are you feeling better?
Mostly. The pain subsides when I lie down.
It was wrong of me to go off and leave you. You really shouldn't have insisted.
Well, there was nothing you could have done. Was it a pleasant evening?
Oh, yes, it was wonderful. Ben had everything all arranged. I'm sorry you missed it.
The important thing is that you didn't. Is he falling in love with you?
No. We're just good friends, that's all.
Are you sure, Claire?
I'm really quite tired. I think I'll say goodnight, Carl.
Good night, Claire. Oh, Claire. Are you going to see him tomorrow?
As a matter of fact, I am. He's showing me the Ponderosa.
Oh, that'll be nice, won't it?
Carl, please, you promised me.
Of course. And I always keep my promises, don't I?
Well, I'm going to tell you something. This is the last of the Ponderosa I'm going to show you today. It's getting cold. I'm sorry about the wind that comes with the season up the ranch.
Oh, Ben, I love it. It feels like winter.
What you feel is that snow on the mountains. You know that wind whips across the snow and across ice packs 1,000,000 years old.
Oh, nothing's 1,000,000 years old.
Oh, some things are 1,000,000 years old.
Like what? Like wind and glaciers and mountains?
Yeah, like wind and glaciers and mountains.
And what else?
Well, I can't think right now. We better get back. Maybe Hop Sing has some hot coffee in the fire.
Oh, sounds delicious.
Well, you get yourself over by the fire and thaw out. I'll get the hot coffee. Like it?
I don't have to tell you it's magnificent. You know that. It's you, Ben. It's you and someone else.
I'll, take your coat. You make yourself comfortable. Oh, would you like some brandy in your coffee?
Oh, no thanks. Just coffee.
Did you enjoy your ride?
Oh, it was marvelous. Ponderosa's unbelievable.
I'm glad you liked it. I just want to say hello. I got some work to do.
Joe, is this your mother?
Yeah, that's her.
She was very beautiful.
Yes, she was. And so are you.
You were quite young when she died, weren't you?
Yeah. Yeah, she died right after I was born. I never knew her.
I'm sorry.
Oh, don't be. It's something I never had, so I never missed it.
Never?
Almost never. I better stop talking and get to work.
If you want your coffee hot, come and get it.
I've been exploring.
Oh?
I hope you don't mind.
Not at all. The house is yours.
Oh, no. Not mine. It's yours, Ben Cartwright. It could never be mine, really.
You don't really mean that.
But I do. You see, I think I'm falling in love with you. And that's ridiculous. It's not possible, not for me.
Why not? Why not to both of us?
You know, in all my life, I've never met anyone quite like you. Even in the short time we've been together, I've come to know you.
Black patch and all.
The kind of man you are. Loving you being anything meaningful in your life, that's impossible.
Are you sure?
Oh, no. No, I'm not sure of anything. But let's not make it more difficult. Will you take me home?
On one condition. That you give us time to know each other. Give us both a chance.
All right. At least we can always be friends.
Yes. Hello, friend.
Hello, friend.
There's one other condition.
There is?
You see, we must have that coffee. Because if we don't, Hop Sing will never make another meal for us.
Oh, Ben.
You have just walked into a disaster. Reaping the harvest?
Yep. Looks like the end of the game any way you look at it, Joe.
How was I supposed to know you were a genius?
You spend so dang much of your time thinking about yourself being a genius, that's why. Hey, Paul, how about a little game of checkers? The competition's getting a little thin.
Yeah, it sure as heck you're not.
It's all muscle.
Between your ears.
Yeah, I was just thinking how wonderful it is to be in this house. You ever stop to think how well-ordered this household is?
If you mean how well we all get along here, that's right.
No, you know, how things are done properly and routine.
Yeah, with Hop Sing doing all the housework and the cooking, and you keeping me and Hoss busy with the chores, we get everything done.
Oh, come on, I don't work it out. No, I was just thinking that for 3 bachelors, we do pretty good.
Yeah, I reckon we do at that. I don't reckon there's 3 fellas anywhere to get along any better than we do. You reckon, Joe?
I know there's not.
No, that's for sure. Of course, most other households, they need a woman.
Well, of course, there is a lot to be said for him.
Yeah, of course, there's a good deal to be said for him. I guess when 3 fellas live together for any length of time, they sort of tend to get stayed in their ways. And if any outsider came along, a stranger or something, it would tend to disrupt things, I think.
Well, no, I don't think it has to. I mean, I think it'd all depend on who the person was. I mean, some people would come in and disrupt things, but then again, there'd be other people who'd come in. I mean, they'd be welcome. They'd fit in just fine.
Sure. The right one came along, why, she'd be more than welcome.
Yeah, well, I would think so, too. Just that, I think the subject would have to be discussed, you know. Wouldn't be right just to bring someone in without, at least asking for approval.
Well, I think that's something we ain't got to worry about around here, Paul. I mean, if one of us decided to, get married, I don't think you'd have to worry about the others approving. Do you, Joe?
No, I mean, I'd approve.
Leave Virginia City? Why?
It's time we found a warmer place for you. The frost will be setting in here very soon.
But that won't be for a few weeks yet. It's still early October.
Well, then I'll go on ahead and find something for us. You can join me in a week or two.
But don't you like it here? I thought you and Ben...
What did you think about us?
Well, Ben's grown fond of you.
Yes, I know he has.
He's been courting you, Claire.
I don't want to hurt him.
But you do care for him, don't you?
My relationship with Ben Cartwright won't go any further. We're leaving here, Carl, and that's final.
On what? We're broke. We're living here on credit now.
Well, I have a little money saved. It isn't much, but if we're careful, it'll do.
Carl! Well, come on in. Good to see you.
I was just on my way back from town, and I thought I'd stop by.
Well, good. I'm glad you did. Give me a hat. Now, hot drink, cold drink, what'll it be?
No, thank you, Ben.
Something wrong?
The real estate broker informs me he's found a buyer for the house. Claire and I will have to be out within the week. The pity of it is I'd planned to purchase the house and stay on here as a surprise to Claire. Now it looks as though we'll have to return to San Francisco.
Well, Carl, if you were going to buy the house, why don't you?
Well, the broker tells me he can't hold the other buyer past 4 today. He'll require a check from me as a binder.
Does that present a problem?
Well, my funds are in transfer from San Francisco. They won't arrive until tomorrow, and my account here is insufficient to meet that need.
Well, how much do you need?
$3,800.
Well, I think I can let you have that.
You do that, Ben?
Well, of course.
Well, I'll give you a post-dated check to cover yours.
Well, that won't be necessary, Carl.
Oh, I can hardly expect you to take me on faith.
Well, I'd expect you to take me on faith.
Well, I insist upon it, Ben. I won't tell Claire about this until the papers come through in a few days. I want it to be a surprise.
Well, I hope she'll be pleasantly surprised. There we are. This really isn't necessary.
No, I feel better about it. I've dated mine the day after tomorrow. It'll be good by then.
Well, good. All right, now let's have a drink, huh?
Oh, no, thank you, Ben. I've got to get to the broker.
Oh, yes, you'd better. Here.
Thank you, Ben. I didn't intend to cheat Ben out of that money. I may have lied about why I wanted it, but that's all.
You promised me no more lies, no more swindles.
I did it for you, Claire.
From the moment I arrived here, you threw Ben and me together. You made excuses so we could be alone. You had everything all planned. It was just another one of your crazy schemes.
Why won't you listen to me?
Because I know what you're up to. And I'd hoped and prayed. I'd even dared to dream again.
Listen to me. I did it for you. We needed that money to get away from here, didn't we? I hoped that I could make a better life for you. I hoped that I could in some way repay you for all the years that you took care of me.
It won't work anymore, Carl. I've heard it too many times.
Why won't you listen to me?
You're a liar.
Claire, please believe me. You must believe me.
It's too late, Carl.
Claire, you wouldn't leave me alone. You can't leave me alone. Claire!
Carl? Carl? Carl! Carl, answer me! Where's Carl? He's had another attack. It's the worst one yet.
Boss, get the doctor.
Right, Paul.
Let's go. was gone. Hey, Claire, the doctor said he couldn't find any reason for Carl's attack, any physical reason. But he did say that Carl seemed awfully upset.
Well, we'd quarreled. I refused to accept his excuses any longer. Oh, Ben, I'm so sorry for what he tried to do to you. He just doesn't understand. He's like a child. He doesn't realize what he's doing. He honestly believes some of these wild schemes of his might work.
Yeah, I guess it is childish to think that you can say you have a bank account when you don't have one. It's so easy to check.
Oh, he's never had an account. He's squandered every cent he's ever had.
Why do you put up with it?
Because I have to. Because one night when we were little, I woke up because I was cold. There were some embers in the fireplace, and I poked at them. Next thing I knew, the curtains had caught fire and the house was in flames. My mother and father lost their lives. Carl's lungs were permanently damaged by smoke. I remember when they carried him out. I was crying and I said, "Oh, Carl, don't worry. I'll always be here. I'll always be here to take care of you."
It's an awfully long time to bear a cross.
Oh, Benny isn't really bad. I know he'll change someday.
Maybe he will. But until he does, if he does, what about you? Are you just going to go along with all his crazy schemes and get-rich-quick plans and deceptions?
I don't know. What can I do?
Marry me.
Ben, I failed once because of him.
Carl will be well taken care of. Claire.
Oh, Ben. Dear Ben, if only that could be true.
It can be true. If you let it. Please. Let it.
I can't give you an answer now.
When?
I have to have time to think, please. I have to have tonight to think.
All right. But tomorrow.
Yes, Ben. Yes, tomorrow.
Do you know what I've been thinking about lying here?
No.
My 6th birthday. It was the first year after Mother and Father left us. Do you remember?
Yes, I remember.
You were the only one to remember my birthday. You gave me your last toy, and it's been that way ever since. You're taking care of me. It'll be different in the future. I'm going to do for you. Are you still angry with me?
No, Carl, I'm not angry.
There is going to be a future for us, isn't there? You didn't mean what you said before.
Yes, I meant it.
Claire, I'm sick and I'm afraid. Don't you know how frightened I am when I'm alone?
Yes, I know.
Then don't leave me. You're going to marry him and leave me alone, aren't you? He's asked you, hasn't he?
Yes, he's asked me.
Don't marry him. Don't leave me all by myself. I'll be good, Claire. I promise. Please, please don't marry him.
Please, Carl, don't.
You did this to me. It's your fault. I'm the way I am. You started that fire, Claire. It's all your fault.
Please, Carl, please don't do that.
You promised. You promised you'd never send me away. You swore you'd take care of me. Claire, I need you. I need you, Claire. I need you.
Joe?
Well, Hoss and I just rode by the Armory place on the way up to North Pasture. Well, the house is deserted, Pa. There's nobody there.